Hi everyone, Michelle here from Acrylic Mixology Art. So you see this painting, it's not all in view. I did this the other day and I really liked it. It had all these colors here that you cannot see because of the frames, but I wanted something that was saturated with the cloud pearls, and this did it. So I attempted it again. Had it going, but here and here, a little bit over there, but all through here in the middle just kind of fell apart. So I'm not really fond of this. I'm going to attempt it again. So I did a video on both of these. I probably won't do that, put that video or the second one online, but I'll put that video of this one before you see this one. So I'm using a white base with some black, pink, neon pink. This is Pineapple Crush from ColourArte. This is, I think, Golden's Cadmium Orange Medium. Sashay by Modern Masters. Ooh, this is, what is this? Manganese. This is Manganese by Golden. This is Purely Pigments by ColourArte. This is the Black and Plum. Looks pretty much like Deox Purple. I think 5 drops is all I used on that. This is Yellow Green by Amsterdam. And then this is DecoArt Navy Texture. I just like it. This is going to dry quite dark, like what was in both of these other paintings. So anyways, I'm going to do the same design as I did before. Put it down the same way. And hopefully it'll give me a bunch of cloud pearls again, like before. I'm hoping. I really like the way that first one came out. This paint is quite thin. And it needs to be quite thin actually to get the pearls to do what you want. So I apologize if you can't see what I'm doing. I will end up, when I add all the colors, I'm gonna tilt this all over again anyway, so it will cover it. I just want to make sure I have this covered as much as possible, because this is what's gonna give me my little cloud pearls. Although it's white, it's pretty thin either way, so I don't guess it'll matter, but all right. So I started with the black. I'm still not totally sure this is the black is something I really like in here. It kind of gives that kind of muddy look for sure when it hits the orange, but and then if it mixes too much with this yellow, it'll give it this green olivey green color, which is my favorite color. I don't mind it, but not necessarily the look I'm going for in the painting. So I'm going to try and layer these a little more carefully than some of these colors anyways. The rest of them, the warm colors, are the ones I'm worried about clashing with it and not looking real well. I love the Sashay color. It's quite pretty to me. I probably have way too much paint. So we'll definitely have to tilt some of this off. Hopefully, I'll get my pearls, my cloud pearls like I want them. I was really disappointed that more didn't show up in the second one because the design actually turned out, except for the pearls, turned out very, very similar. So let me torch real quick. I don't really have a lot of hair holes. Alright, so I'm going to go that way first. I apologize if you can't see it. I will bring it back though here in a second. So I'm going in the same pattern I did before. We will give this a little time to develop. It will need it. This original one, I left it and I came back. I guess it's about an hour later. I came in here to get something. I wasn't paying attention to the painting at that point. I was just letting it dry, and all the pearls had just like exploded. And I'm like, well, can't stop that now. So, you know, it is what it is. But I really liked the way it turned out. I like getting all these bold colors and then kind of toning them down with some white or a more neutral color. I'm just going to work some of my corners real quick. Looks like I didn't even get to this corner, huh? Definitely see these are moving along, but I have nothing up here yet. Let's see if I can prop this up. So this orientation here is this. This is where I tilted first, which is the same on that. Let's see if we can, I do see some of it. Still growing. So I'm going to let this develop for a few minutes. I might blow a few areas out right here where it's real thick, solid color. Be right back. I'm going to add in a little 2,4K gold, but just in one or two places, just to kind of give it an accent. On the painting above, you can see it in here, and then again in the, you can't see my hand, never mind. The painting above, you can see it up in here and over on the other side. You can't see it on camera, but yeah, I just want to add just a touch in this area here. Not a fan of it, and I haven't, that's in all three of the paintings I did, and that's where that, a lot of that black predominantly was, and then it mixed in with I assume was probably the orange, and gave it that kind of muddy brown look. So just replicating that some. It dried kind of pretty, looks nice. Can't really tell it on here because of the camera, but yeah, I was a little surprised by it, but it did work out nicely. So I blew out the gold a little bit over here, and I didn't really like it streaking and did that, so you guys just wouldn't have to see it, worry about it on camera and watching these grow. So they're definitely growing. I'm just hoping I can get some over there for sure. I don't want a ton, just, you know, something. Just softening up some of these lines a little bit. Bring it up some more of this other color. Just takes a while, I guess. The green's coming through over there. I didn't even blow in that area. All right, I'm gonna clean up, put you on pause again, and let's see what else develops. Be right back. All right, everyone, it's been a few minutes. Got my my hands cleaned up and some paint cleaned up. These are continuing to develop, and I'm hoping I get a little more through here to kind of go. And I have some of my navy, my dark blue over here. A little bit in there, but I'm not really seeing anywhere else. And the other two don't have a lot of purple, but the purple really showed up in this one. So I don't know, it's interesting. You know, you try and do the exact same thing and it's never exactly the same results, but I mean, I think I'll have to see this one dry, but I think for the most part these could be, the three of them could be hung together because the colors are all the same and they're carried through in each one of them. So anyways, I'm going to continue to let this dry, and I'll show you a close-up. So just like in these other ones, I'm getting, I need to blow that out a little more. I'm not liking that. I'm getting the pineapple crush and the sachet under these cells. So you can kind of see the yellow in it right in here. That's from the paints. And they're really up in here in quite a few of them. But you can see that in a lot of them. Some of you can't see it on camera, but they're definitely in there. Quite nifty looking. And then there's some black in there too, since the black was the first color to go down. But I've got a lot of these things. They aren't really clouds. They're not really cells. They're just, I don't know what they're called. But anyways, we'll let this dry. And hopefully if I like the way it dry, I'll post a video and you'll be able to see it. So thank you for watching. Here are the other two that are separated. We'll see how this turns out. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day. Go mix it up.